Hey everybody, Jimmy Rants here. This is a little different video today. Most of you is probably not even gonna know who the hell I'm talking about. I did something that was kind of crazy a while ago. I went to search somebody that used to be, I considered a very dear friend. And this friend of mine is a part of something that in the old days we used to call the BOYT. I'm talking about the OG BOYT. And for a lot of you folks that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, the BOYT, B-O-Y-T, stands for the bottom of YouTube. Well, I guess I was a part of that OG BOYT. Well, anyway, I was just kind of looking around trying to see if I could find some old, what I call dear friends. In fact, I wrote some of their names down. I didn't write everybody's name down, but I wanted to say hello to some of you just in case you stumble into this video, or maybe someone that is sub to me knows these people. Y'all can tell them hello for me. Okay, number one is So Fugget, Corey, and her husband, Doug. Corey, it's been a long time. I went back and I watched one of the Hangouts. It was over 10 years ago. And I watched it. It was one of the short ones. It was only like maybe an hour or something. I left a comment just telling you hello. You know, now look, way back, sometimes, even though we're all friends back then, not all of us were friends. A lot of us butted heads a lot because that's what we did. That's what the BOYT was about. But you know, really, I loved all of you guys, really. And I've thought about you a lot. The only reason that I got off of YouTube, I got off of YouTube, about 11 years ago? And the reason, I guess I'm talking to the people that know me from way back when I had my old Jimmy Rants channel. The reason I got off, and I didn't really get to explain it to anybody back then, I just kind of left. Maybe that was rude of me, I don't know. I got married. I met a gal in Florida, and we fell in love, man, I'm telling you. It was the greatest thing of my life. She was, let's just say she was my birdie. And her name was Bobby. And I'm gonna show y'all something. I don't know if this will come through, but I'm gonna try. Can y'all see this picture here? That's my Bobby. That's my birdie. We were together for a little over a decade. And she passed away 4 months ago. Let me see something. There's one other I wanted to show you. This is kind of crazy. Now look, that picture I just showed you, that was my birdie from a long time ago. Not recent, okay? I want to make that clear, but that was my sweetheart. That was her. Now this is kind of a crazy picture. Again, I'm showing this to, well, I'm just sharing it with all of you, but mostly to the BOYT, because a lot of you folks remember Birdie. And, but anyway, this is a little newer. And can y'all, I don't know if you can see this, but that was Bobby. We were goofing around. We were downstairs in our laundry room, and I was getting ready to pucker up to lay one on her, and she was getting ready to lay one on me. But man, she had those beautiful eyes, and I can just look at this picture, just the way she's looking at me, man. I mean, that is a woman that loves her man right there. That is the look. Okay. Whew. That's tough. 4.5 months later, it's still tough. So Fugget, Corey, I want to tell you hello. And I miss all the fun that we used to have in the hot tub, you and I, and Bubbles. Our kids must be old enough to get a job. They probably could support us a little bit, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe if they're not in jail or something, knowing me and you. any kid that we would have would probably be in prison. And Doug, listen, Doug is Corey's husband. I want to thank Doug too, because he was always a good sport, because he always allowed me and Corey just to act like nutcases. And he just kind of, he knew we were just monkey business around, you know. I want to say hello. There's a few people that have subbed me or found me. I can't say everybody, but a tribe called Cookies. Cookies, it was really, really good to see you and talk to you. Really, we go way, way back, you know, way back. NC Van Man. Oh man, it was really good to see you here too. I really always valued and I appreciated our friendship that we had, and I would like for that to continue. Now, I will say, y'all, that I'm a different Jimmy Ranch than I was way back then. You know, sometimes we grow up. I don't know if I've quite grown up yet, because I act like a damn fool all the time. But I'm trying to have some fun, guys. I live in this big old house. It's just me and my little rat terrier, and my rat terrier can't talk to me. And I'm a talker, so it makes it tough. So now I'm just going to kind of talk to the camera. I guess my camera is my best friend right now. But when I talk to this camera, I'm really sincerely talking to you guys. A lot of you I consider dear friends, even though we have been separated for a long time. Because again, I did not want my wife, I didn't want my birdie, or I'll just say my Bobby, to be a YouTube widow. And I dedicated my life to her. She dedicated her life to me. Okay, Waffles. Man, it was really good to see you too. You were always a character. You were a trip. And I really appreciate your friendship too. Another one I want to toss in there is old Juice. Juice, I know you changed your name, and that's okay. But I'd like to consider me and you good old buds from way, way back. And Pablo, I want to thank you for being around. That was kind of funny. They said, man, I thought you were dead. No, I'm still kicking, but I'm glad you're here, really. Now, here's one that, man, I don't know how to say this, but I really, really, way back became friends with this person that was so different than me, so different in lifestyle. But I really, really liked this person a lot, because they were always good, fair, and decent to me. Yeah, we had one blowout one time, but we're way, way, way past that. This person, everybody used to say, nobody can get this person mad except Jimmy Rance. And I did that, and I apologize to you. I have already in the past. I'm sure I said some ugly things, and I'm sorry for it. I'm still sorry for it to this day. But I'm talking about Rosie O'Kelly. Rosie, you are a special person. You really are. And I would like to, I hope we can be friends again, you know? I don't know if, I don't see this person around, but I really used to like this gentleman too. He's the one that used to really, I think he started the Google Hangouts. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I can remember, and that's Drory Nadav. Y'all remember Drory? Do y'all remember a guy named, I miss you too, Drory, I really do. I've had some really nice times and talks with you. It was a lot of fun. You were always nice and kind to me, and for that I thank you, really. Do y'all remember a guy named in the BOYT? And he was a good guy too. He was younger than us. He was a hardworking young man, and his name was Derek, I believe, but we used to call him Mudflap. Y'all remember Mudflap? Remember Mudflap? We were in a hangout, and he jumped on a bed, and this is a long, long time ago, and he started twerking, and man, all of us fell out of our chair. That was funny, good times. I know a lot of you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I am talking to old friends who don't even know that I'm here. They probably don't even care that I'm here, but I still want to acknowledge some of them. RV Lucky. the Whopper University, you used to crack me up, man. I used to always love having Lucky on my Hangouts, because when we used to do Hangouts in the old days, we used to run these jokers for like 8 solid hours. And when you are hosting a Hangout like we used to do, you better have some people on there that are talkers. And Lucky was, he could talk, man. He had story after story after story. So it took a lot of vocal pressure off of me. I wonder how RV Lucky, you know, and when I call your name out, you may have changed your name. You may not even be on YouTube. I understand too that someone told me that some folks aren't alive anymore. I don't know who passed away. I'm really out of the loop. I truly am. RV Debs, you were another nice person to me. I think we probably butted heads a few times, but you know what, Deb? I always thought you were a very sweet, nice person. I really mean that. We've sat on a lot of Hangouts together, and we've had a lot of good times. And I just want you to know that I do respect you, and I miss you too. Dory Lynn, are you still around, Dory Lynn? I don't know if you even remember who I am, but I remember sitting on a panel and you sitting over there close by me. I mean, it just works out the seating arrangement that way. I was watching Corey's Hangout from over 10 years ago, and I saw you and I went, oh, I remember Dory. I just wanted to tell you hello. There's another one that maybe some of you remember. I don't know if you do or not, and that's RV Prepper Wayne. I always liked you, Wayne. I always thought we got along really good. We had a hell of a lot of laughs, you know. I know you've done a lot of work with Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. Eric and I go back a long, long way. I just remember him as Mike Living Free. I think he has an off-grid channel now. I'm sorry, Mike, I can't remember the exact name. I give you a shout out. You probably can type in Living Free or Mike Living Free, and he'll probably pop up. You know, a lot of people talk a lot of stuff about some of these folks, but you know, it's like with Mike, I met Mike in person. Mike's a damn good guy. I really wish a lot of you would kind of back off, really. You know, it's like, in a way, you have a persona on YouTube. You don't just come on YouTube and present yourself as like just, how do I say this? It's not like we're putting on an act, but I feel like I'm a host or I'm among friends and I'm just talking. And I'm hoping that you'll stick around. I know most people are gone. I'm sure probably within 30 seconds of this video, most of you are gone. Again, this is really a video, what did they used to call that? A video response, a VR. And this is a VR to some of the BOYT. Even though way back, now this is such 2015-ish, is old Vlogger Frog. Remember Vlogger Frog, the puppet man? He was a character. At first, I didn't know how to deal with him. He made a puppet of me, and he called me Jimmy Pants. I used to laugh like hell, but at first, man, I didn't like that guy at first. I didn't, I'll be honest with you. But you know, whenever I learned, like, hey, look, this is what this guy's shtick is. He makes puppets and he mocks and makes fun of everybody. He was like the Don Rickles of the puppet business, and he was really good at what he did. I don't know if he's still around or not. One of these days, I have a picture. I don't have one on Bobby's phone, but I have a picture somewhere of a puppet that he made of me and Bobby, and it's a scream. He was really good at what he did. But I just wanted to stop by to say hello. Look, if any of you guys that are subbed to me, if you're still friends with some of these people that I name, would you do me a favor? Send them a little message or something and say, hey, Jimmy Rant says hello to you. And again, there might have been, I can't remember, there may have been some bad blood between some of us. I mean, we were crazy, man, you know, back then in the BOYT. That's what the BOYT was all about. We had a good time. But sometimes we got on each other's nerves and we let each other know. And sometimes that's not a good thing. But you know what? I'm remembering all of the good things, the good times that we had. And Corey, I really would like to talk to you again, you and Doug or whatever. I'd like to make sure that you guys are okay. And I hope all of you that I mentioned are okay. But I just wanted to tell you hello. This video is not for like what I call my general audience. This is a special, I guess, hello to all of you guys. And you know, there's so many more. I don't have time. It would take 3 days to name everybody. But I just wanted to be, oh, and even Zeus Mike. Corey, I was watching your video and I saw Zeus Mike down on the end. Oh, it tore my heart out. I forgot about Mike. And I hope that I hope he just rests in peace. Really. He was a very special, gentle, soft soul. And I know all of you that know him or remember him, you know that what I'm saying is the truth. Okay, guys, look, I'm going to leave right now. This is a lot longer than I thought it would be, but I just wanted to say hello to you. I hope you'll find me. I hope you'll sub me. I don't want to go back to the troll crap. I'm too old for that shit now, you know, but I did want to stop by and say hello to all of you. So take care, and everybody, thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it. I'm Jimmy Rance.